Welcome back, everyone, to Season 1 of my Server Play series. You have joined Episode 6, and I have been a little bit busy between the last episode and now. I, of course, completed the floral fertilizer, and I started on the tinkering around. I was able to get this complete. I found the sand, gravel, and clay. And I used some of it to make the grout, which gave me 48 grout, which I, of course, cooked up in my furnaces. I made a few more to help speed this up a little bit. Looks like we just created the seared, or got the seared brick done. Let's see, seared brick. So we need to make the, and that'll give us 16, so that's pretty cool. So let's get that done. Then hopefully that will... I've noticed it does take a moment for this stuff to update. There we go. But honestly, it's not that bad. So let's see where we are in terms of that. What we're also going to want is a little bit of glass. While that's cooking up, I'm going to see if we can't find a nice little place to start our smeltery. Thinking right in here will be good. And, you know, normally I inset these, but I think I'm going to try and do it a little bit different this time. And I'm going to go ahead and set it up here. Let's grab a couple more blocks. Let's see what I got a bunch of. Let's see this black granite. Got tons of that stuff. Now, I don't know if the black granite is the most common or if it's just the most common in this biome I'm in. But I sure do seem to be getting quite a bit of it. Honestly, I'm kind of looking forward to being able to start chiseling it. I kind of want to wait to make that chisel, though, until I can get a smeltery up and running. I'm going to leave a little bit of room there. I think I won't need quite all of this. I probably shouldn't have turned all of these into bricks. Yeah, should not have turned all of them into bricks. That's all right. We can get some more. Still got plenty of clay. Pretty sure I can still make some more. Now let's get the rest of that sand and the gravel. And we should have, at the very least, some more of that clay. I think I've got some more up here, though. So let's see if we can't get a little more grout made. I think it may be better for me to block that clay up, though. There we go. Let's get this stuff cooked up. Put the rest of that up. I don't think I'll need any of that for a little while. I did want to pop a little window in here. There we go. Now I can see outside. And it looks like some of our... Oh, that was hardened clay. I did not mean to cook that. I could have sworn that this was grout, but I apparently am cooking up clay. Well, that's a little weird. Gravel, sand. So I'm going to have to go and hunt down a little more clay, because I doped that up somehow. Dolomite. So let's head back over Well, let's maybe wait a minute. Let's see if we can take a nap. There we go. Now let's head back over there where there was a little, looked like a decent amount of clay. Could have sworn I combined that all into grout, but it wanted to give me hardened clay for some reason. I think we might be able to use some of that hardened clay for making bricks or something later. Something might come useful out of that stuff. Not that big of a deal. It's a little annoying, if I'm being completely honest, though. See if we can find where all that clay was. I don't think we harvested all of it. I think it was over here. Yeah, there we go. There's some more. Always seems to take forever to dig this stuff up underwater. That might give us enough. Let's see what that does. Oh yeah, I'd say that's probably enough. Can't believe I did not turn that stuff into grout. I'm liking that dynamic surroundings. I think that's what's doing all the bird chirping and various sounds we're hearing in the background. I'm pretty sure that's the dynamic surroundings mod. Pretty cool. Alright, so let's see if we can actually make some grout this time. There we go. Let's check on our farm while we're waiting for that. I tell you what, I can't wait to see if we can ride these horses. I don't know if we can or not, but man, that sure seems like it's going to be fun. Those guys are a lot bigger than the regular horses I've seen in Minecraft. And I tell you, I may, you know what, might not be a bad idea is let's run back over here to this village and hijack a little more of the regular cobblestone and see if we can't get it cooked up into stone. I just want 3 pieces of it. Because honestly, I would love to be able to make a juicer. I tried doing it with the granite, but it didn't seem to want to do it. Well, I'll take the coal. It's interesting how the different kinds of coal ores form together. That's pretty nifty. Well, there's some iron right there. And this pack looked like it's going to be a lot of fun. So far hasn't been much of a struggle. I think the biggest part of the struggle, if you want to even call it that, is figuring out that I can make some of the stuff with this different types of cobblestone. One thing that does appear to be very similar is you just can't have enough coal, especially in the very beginning. I'll take a little bit of that copper too. And this is why I love the extreme hills biome. See if I have any blocks I can fill that back in with. That might be what we use this hardened clay for. Well, there's a little of it filled back in at least. Oh, good. Let's see. Let's see if this will turn into the smooth stone. I'm kind of hoping it will. Yeah, I put those in the wrong spot. They should be back here. That's probably going to be the focus of this episode is let's get a smeltery up and going. I think, was there a lava lake near here? I think there is. I think I can see it on the mini map. Let's see if we can't go find that while the rest of that stuff is cooking. I'm thinking it's going to be up here. I'm not really sure. Looks like it's either on the top of this thing or possibly behind it. I can see what appears to be some lava on the mini map. Oh, look, dinner. Oh, yeah. Some nice lava down there. That'll definitely be enough to get us started. Oh, that was a little rough. Doesn't look like there's actually a whole lot of usable lava here. In fact, I think there may only be one in the actual source block. Shirt? Well, that's kind of a funny name. Let's see if we can't dig our way up here to this source block. There we go. Maple wood. And I may die. Look at that. First death. Haha. Let's see if I can't sneak around it on this side. Well, at least I made it a couple of episodes before I died this time, right? I think, if I remember right, I remember this is a different kind of a grave mod. It's not the one that I'm used to playing with, so it might take me a second Got to figure out how to get this stuff back if it puts it all in some kind of a gravestone. Yeah, this is the too many graves. There we go. Now, if you stand on that, this too many graves mod, if you stand on your grave, oh, look at that. That's going to be nice. That's a nice little cave area. I like that. See if we can't get back over to the hovel. And, of course, we'll take a little nap. There we go. And it did make some smooth stone, so I'm hoping that I'm going to be able to turn this into a juicer. Yes, look at that. So that's going to help out a little bit. It looks like we had a bit of a game crash. So I will be back in just a moment. All right, we are back. I don't know why it did that. There didn't really seem to be a good explanation for it. What I am curious to see, though, I think I'm going to need to get a little more sand and gravel. I've almost got enough to complete that smeltery. So let's run back over here, because I believe that there was some more gravel. And we're going to need a little bit more sand. Those will come in handy, too. Well, that's not a safe way down. So let's head over here. There's a couple more botania flowers there, it looks like. We'll snag those too while we're at it. Get a little bit more of this sand. And hopefully there's some more gravel hanging out here. That dirt. Oh, there's a little piece of gravel. This might be just enough. I think I just need to get a couple more faucets. I'd like to be able to make another drain, but I'll live with one if that's all we can get for now. I think the old inventory might be a little full. So let's open up the backpack and get some stuff in there. All right. That might be enough. Let's see. Yeah, that might be enough to get us what we need. So I'd like to get this smeltery up and running before we end the episode. I know we're getting close to the wrapping up point. But I think we can go ahead and get this smeltery assembled before we end the episode. Oh yeah, that should be plenty. I think while we're waiting, let's go ahead and get a little of this stuff put away. And that should go down in the food. That can go... we need to eat, so let's go ahead and eat that. That'll clear that up. And did it save my juicer? No. Oh, I like that. That only takes one. So we've got a little bit of juice. Let's get the stone out of there. Let's get our blocks put away. And let's get the rest of this stuff put up. Food can go down there. So let's go ahead and get this loot bag open, see what's in there. Oh, look at that. Gold, aquarium. That's going to come in handy right away. I'm liking that. We'll be able to make an ingot cast pretty much right away. Okay. So we are going to need, let's get that put away. We're going to need at least one faucet. So let's make sure we can do that. We'll need a Smeltery controller. We're going to want a casting table and a casting basin, and I think that's all we're going to be able to get done for now. We'll have to so I think I'm going to have to put this stuff like this for now, since I was only able to get one drain. Let's see, I think because of some of my little derps here, we're going to set this up kind of like this. There we go. So we should have a functioning smeltery at this point. And that one brick is actually going to be really handy at this point. Let's switch these up for now. And I tell you, getting that gold is going to be a huge help because we're not going to have to fool around with making casts. We're gonna be able to make an ingot cast right away, and that is going to be a huge bonus. We're still a little ways away from being able to automate this, but that's okay. We're going to be able to get going with this a lot sooner rather than later. And while we're waiting on that, I'm going to go ahead and grab this iron. Let's see, I had it here. There it is. So that's going to help us out a little bit, being able to get this in ingot form right away. Hopefully that stuff is liquid already. It is. So let's get our iron in there. So we have a functioning smeltery. I'm probably going to use one of these pieces of iron. Hopefully this is going to double our ore. I have played packs in the past where ore doubling in the smeltery was not a thing, but hopefully it will be. I wonder what we can use that for. Looks like we can make armor with it. Picks. Oh, look at that. Bars. That's awesome. Tools. You make a bucket. Cool. Tools pretty much, huh? That's not quite as good as iron. But it does look like it's going to get us... We should be able to trade for emeralds with it, though. Interesting. Plates. Put it in a crusher to get a querying blend. That's pretty cool. Let's get a few pieces of iron here before we wrap up, because I think I can knock out at least one more quest before we wrap up the episode today. Let's go ahead and put the rest of our iron ores in here. I'm thinking I'll have enough, hopefully, to make a hopper, so I can at least partially automate putting the ores in here at least. I'm thinking that did double it. So 1 block is 9 and 5 is 13. I'm thinking that's more than what we put in there. Because we only put 12 or so in there. There we go. A little bit of lag. I'll take that over DCing any day, though. I'm going to want a total of 6. Because we'll need 5 for the hopper, hopefully, as long as that recipe didn't change. And we should be able, now hopefully, should have enough wood left to make a chest. And let's just see if this won't give us the hopper we need. Oh, sure enough. And let's get a stick. Gotta love the inventory tweaks. And we should be able to get our chisel. And hopefully that is going to complete. Was it this one? Yes. We'll get 2 uncommon loot bags for that. So now we're getting into the kitchen, cooking for blockheads. Excellent. And look, it did want us to make a juicer, so that's pretty cool. So let's go ahead and check out what's in this loot bag. Some essence, a pecan pie, aluminum, and nickel. Definitely take that stuff. Looks like it might be time to make a few more chests real quick. I think I'm going to start moving our ingots and whatnot over here. It's like Kevin already found some nether quartz. That's amazing. Kavito. And let's go get our hopper on to partially automate the smeltery at the very least. So now with that hopper on there, I should be able. Do I have anything in here? I do. Let's get this. Let's get everything sorted away and put up. I got another uncommon loot bag. That's pretty cool. Some nether quartz in it. Awesome. Let's keep that over here. Get our food put up. And I think I'm going to go ahead and just keep the Britannia stuff separate, because Britannia is definitely something we'll want to get into. think that'll be good for now. There we go. I did put that up. I think I had some iron or copper in here as well. Yeah, so let's get the rest of this put up real quick. Essence, I guess that can go up here. And let's get the rest of our blocks down here. And that's a pretty clean inventory. So let's go ahead and get our ores smelting up. And I think this is going to be a good wrapping up point for this episode. So I hope you guys enjoyed today's episode. If you did, be sure to give me a thumbs up. If you are enjoying the series and you'd like to be notified of more episodes that I do in the future, go ahead and subscribe to the channel. Thanks for stopping by today, guys, and take care.